Well, hello and welcome back to Teal House Farm. We're getting ready for a busy day in town, and so I thought we would take you along for the ride and show you how we get ready to be out of the house all day with all of the kids. So the first thing we have to do, everybody just woken up, they've had breakfast. We had like little peanut butter protein granola bar bites I made and some plain yogurt with some honey on it for breakfast, and they're watching a show right now so I can get things ready to go because we're going to be gone basically almost 12 hours today, like 11 hours, which is a long time, and we're going to try to make it a positive experience but be really well prepared, so it takes a little bit of prep work. First step, hey you, are you hanging out with Ivy? Okay, the first step, we got to set out our bags for the different places we're going today. I find it easier to bring a bag kind of for each location so I can just grab that bag when we get there and it's already got everything we need. So the first stop, we're going to drop Micah off at a back to school youth event for our church, which will last a couple hours in town. And so the little guys and I are going to go have a picnic lunch while she's at that youth back to school lunch bash. So we're going to pack lunch for the park. And then after that, we got to go to a different town, but it's still kind of in the same direction. We're going to the big city for Annie's therapy. And so this is going to be our bag for therapy. And while we're at therapy, when it's over, we got to get changed because after therapy is dance and gymnastics for the kids. We're just getting everything done. We got to pack all of their gymnastics stuff so they can get changed after therapy. And then, of course, we need a diaper bag for everywhere we go. And we're going to need everyone's water bottles all day so that we never have to buy drinks. My rule is when we go to town, typically we pack one meal and then I will buy something for the second meal if we're going to be gone lunch and dinner. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will pack, hi JJ, a lot of times we actually aren't gone for both meals, so it's just dinner, and so I'll pack all the sides and then we'll go to wherever they want, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, everything's in the city. They all have to kind of agree though, and I'll buy them either sandwich or nuggies or taco, so they still get kind of, it feels special, like, oh, we're going out to eat, but it's really only like $1 a person. But because we're going to be gone for 2 meals today, and I don't want to have to buy 2 meals, we are going to completely pack lunch, and then we are going to go to Walmart when we have a break between therapy and gymnastics, and I'm going to let them pick dinner stuff out at Walmart, which works out pretty well because it is going to be kind of hot today, and I'm worried about just things staying cool enough in the cooler in the van all day for dinner. I don't want to make anybody sick. Typically we do not do it this way because it is more expensive than just buying them the dollar sandwiches and bringing sides, but because I'm already packing the lunch meal, I don't want them basically to have the same thing twice as far as sides go because I only have so many things at home to choose from that are prepackaged and don't need warmed up. So by going to Walmart, you know, they can grab something. They always have like the chicken sandwiches at the deli, or we can grab something that's cold and it'll still be good by the time we get to gymnastics. So it's just kind of a variation on the same theme, even if it is a little bit more expensive. But everybody's belly will be full, everyone will be hungry, and then I don't have to worry about how hot the van gets and whether or not our cooler will actually keep things cold enough, because I don't have like a really nice, you know, like Yeti cooler where I feel like I can trust it. I've got a real cheap cooler and it's gonna be hot today, so just playing it safe. My manager is going to help me, and we're just going to go down the line. We're going to pack lunch, then we're going to pack the therapy gymnastics bag, and we're going to make sure our diaper bag is good, and then we're going to try to find everybody's water bottles and make sure they are loaded to go. We have about an hour until we need to leave, so we got plenty of time to get this done. First up, we're going to pack the food bag. So I think we're going to pack some carrot sticks, and then we're going to bring some ranch because some of the kids will only eat vegetables if they can dip them in ranch. We're going to throw out a few yogurt tubes, kind of just cleaning out the fridge here. We're going to do some chip bags. I'm going to make some sandwiches. I think I'm going to need a second bag there. This isn't all going to fit. And we're going to use those leftover tortillas, and I'm going to make some ham and cheese wraps. And I think I'm also going to make some Nutella wraps because I don't have enough ham and cheese to make enough wraps for everybody. Plus, some of the kids aren't huge fans of meat, some of the little guys. I find that as kids get older, their palates expand a bit, so I don't worry too much about it if a 2-year-old has only got a few favorite foods, because they seem to always grow out of it. I'm reusing the old tortilla bags. I always save my old bread bags, just saves a lot of money over buying Ziploc. I'm going to pack some baby food in just a reusable pouch, because that makes it a lot easier to feed her on the go than trying to feed her with a spoon while she's sitting in my lap and the food just gets everywhere. For therapy, we're gonna pack some snacks. I just put some fruit leather strips in the bag and some granola bars. And then we're also gonna pack their tablets because it's important that we are quiet and out of everybody's way. It's a very busy office. And then it's on to chores. Everybody has morning chores. I don't really get a lot of flack from the kids about doing morning chores because everybody's got something to do, including mommy. Okay, during the cleaning process, we found all of our missing water bottles. So we are going to get those ready to go. I'm trying to decide if I want to do school at all today, and I think I'm not going to. We do school 4 days a week. The schedule is set up for that, and what the day that we don't have is up for grabs. Like, it doesn't have to be a certain day. It's just kind of however the schedule allows. So I think this week, Tuesday, will be the no school day, even though, I mean, technically they're still getting some hours today. They'll get their what's called non-core hours in gymnastics class, because it's like PE class. So, but their book school, their math and their language arts and stuff, we won't do that today because I had about 40 minutes till we need to get loaded. I'll ask the big girls if they want to do something. They could probably do their math if they wanted to just check something off so they have less to do later this week, but that's up to them. I am going to get these all filled, and then we're going to load everything in the van so that when it's time to go, I only have to worry about helping all the kids and not loading the van.
Mom, do you want color? Her earbud.
I cannot color right now because I'm going to pack the van. Sorry.
Can you color after?
Maybe.
What color? Mommy.
Going to take one trip.
Mommy, don't. Mommy, don't. Mommy, don't. Mommy.
I'll get them for you. Okay, we are on our way. Ready? Our first stop, though, we have to stop at a friend's house on the way. She needs more milk for her baby, so I'm giving her a few bags that I still had in the freezer. I basically with the baby all the time, but when I am not with the baby, a lot of times I'll just drop the feed and we just use formula because I absolutely hate pumping. And it took me like 5 kids to be okay with that, which now looking back is really silly because it takes so much stress off of me that I basically never have to pump. Every once in a while, like when I substitute teach, I have to pump one time for comfort, but I just don't worry about pumping enough for the baby because we're just going to supplement with formula when I'm gone. It works a whole lot better for us, and it's a whole lot of stress off of me. So anyway, all that to say is I have some milk that's chilling in the freezer that we'll use, you know, because it's left over from like when I sub, we'll use when I start subbing again this year if we have it, but if we don't have it, it's really not a big deal. So she can have it because she really needs it. So we're going to go drop that off, and then we're going to go drop Mikey off at our little youth group lunch and get together for back to school. What are we doing right now, Ivy?
Turning around.
Because with all the preparations, Mommy forgot something. So hang on. You did remind me 50 times and I still forgot. So quick detour, then on we go. This actually works out perfectly. My friend lives halfway between our house and town. The big girls love coloring in the car now. It's their thing. Kudos to them. I cannot do that without getting super car sick. So she lives in this tiny little rural town, basically just has a gas station, but it's halfway between us and the larger town. So we drop off her milk. Then we get to the big town, drop off Micah at her youth group event. And then we go to the park and eat some lunch and play until she's done. Then it's time to load up. We're going to head back and pick up Micah. And we need to head to the city for all of our afternoon and evening activities. I have a special rule with the kids that if they want to use their own money when we go to town for these really long days with therapy and gymnastics, that they can buy a special drink at McDonald's. And we just had birthdays, so everyone has dollars. So everyone wanted to buy a special drink. And then once we got to therapy, it's tablets out. They can finish up if they didn't finish their lunch or need a little snack. And we just try to stay out of the way while Annie does her therapy. She's there for about an hour and a half, so it's a little bit of a long stay. Usually the little guys start getting bored, so we walk up and down the hallway. We play some Simon Says somewhere where we're out of the way. Try to keep the baby out of her car seat and up and around, rolling on the floor in her carrier so she gets a break. And then it's off to Walmart. I really find that shopping with kids, the biggest key is to stay calm and not be rushed yourself, because as soon as you start to feel stressed or rushed, the kids will copy that emotion off of you and then it gets crazy. So you just try to stay chill and they'll stay chill and it'll go just fine. After shopping is gymnastics. Pat and the baby are too little for gymnastics, so they just roll around on the floor and play. Okay, hang on. Okay, we just finished little kids gymnastics. Ivy's still got another hour, but I gotta drop Micah off at dance before it's done, so we're gonna do a little switcheroo. Yeah, but we're all hungry. So they picked for dinner. We got a big thing of cut fruit.
Mommy, so hungry.
Yogurt tubes. Pretzels. Cheese cubes. And when they eat all that and tell me that they are still hungry, we got some Nutella Uncrustables. That hopefully is enough food. But I find on these nights where they have gymnastics, they're super hungry when it's over. So I keep cafeteria trays in the van to help pass out fruit, and it helps them make less of a mess. If you can't hear Pat, he is so hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him his food.
Hold this, Annie. Annie, I need to sit down. Hold it.
Hey, have a good class.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you in a little bit. Love you too. Go dance pretty.
Okay. Send Ivy in.
I'll send Ivy in to get you.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay, we made it back to gymnastics, and so we're just gonna hang out here until Ivy's done in about 20 minutes. By the way, this is my dinner. I always get the sushi rolls if Walmart has them because I like them. You gotta go potty. That's why we come back to gymnastics, because the potty is right inside the door, so it's really easy to get everyone in and out to go potty while we wait in the parking lot. Unlike dance, where it's in the back of the building and it's crazy. So let's take little man potty, then I'll eat my dinner. We'll pick up Ivy, run back, pick up Mikey, and we'll see you at home. Okay, we made it back home and have unpacked. Kind of unpacked as we went along. I had everything kind of in a bag of trash and then a bag of things to put away. So it's pretty easy to do. Got all the kids upstairs to bed at 9 o'clock. So we did it pretty quickly. It was a super long day, but I would much rather have a day like this where it's really long and we just get everything done than having to drive back and forth to town like every day during the week. So I'd rather just buckle down and have a really long day like we did today, and then the rest of this week is pretty chill and we can just focus on school and doing things together as a family. So thanks so much for watching and for joining us today, and we will see you all again really soon.